Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. You can tell this is being recorded on Boxing Day because all the chests are still temporarily textured as presents, which is I like that. That is a cool Easter egg I've consistently forgotten about every year and ended up being surprised about when it eventually came to happening. Now, it has been a hot minute, dare I say, since we've recorded an episode. Let's see the style, in case you're wondering what that one looked like. But yeah, no, it's been a hot minute since we've been on to record some of this, because I was doing my Christmas programming block, and I just couldn't find a way to feasibly weasel this in without it clearly just being a filler video. So, I decided, with a heavy heart, we'd just not do any hardcore content this year, and we'd stick to, we'd stick to the bit. I wouldn't randomly make a rule exception, because, I may or may not have done that in previous years, but I won't tell you which ones. But, yeah, no, we're back. And, dare I say, we have some goals. First things first, I did not realise how bad our whole melon thing is, so I do want to quickly see if we can sort this out. He says that, and he's managed to already mess up how he's stacking them, but look at this. I don't think that's all too bad. Need to sleep, because they're all currently sleeping. Hang on. Every single one of these beds is full. When did that happen? So thank you for telling me that's where my respawn point has been set. That will never be helpful to me. Anyway, oh! Okay, come back from a break and you, oh, we're rolling in it. And where's the other one? Where's the other amigo? I know there's two of yous. I know there's two of yous. There you are. Hello, my friend. Oh, just a little bit extra, but it goes a long way, you know? And I somehow managed to forget about an extra lot. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference in what we're going to sell, but back in the food chest it goes. Now, in terms of business, last episode we went, and I think we were in the nether trying to get some ice vendor for the end portal and whatnot. It didn't work. We didn't leave with enough, I think, if I were to actually look in, I think it's in mob drops. Yeah, we have enough blaze powder, we just do not have enough enderman eyes. But that's something that's quite easily remediable, so I'm gonna nab one of these as a just in case, and we're gonna go see, I think, the natural conclusions to that storyline, of which is we're just gonna get some effing ender pearls, and then we're gonna take a nice little trip on over to the end portal, because within the next few episodes I have decided I want to go try and fight the ender dragon. And while we make our way over to the enderman biome, there are a few. I kind of want to talk through my reasoning of it, because I think it's pretty solid. It's just been a long while. I think I've raised this a few times earlier in the series, but, by this point in the previous series, the series had ended. We've done more episodes, whereas we still haven't, you know, killed the Ender Dragon, and, yeah, we've done different stuff, but it's still starting to bother me to the point now where it's okay, with this many episodes in, we are longer than the original series, which I did not think. I think I went back and watched episode 1 of this series, and it's really funny when I say, I don't know how long this is going to last. Maybe it'll last 10 episodes, maybe it'll even last 20, and it's no, we are here. I think, give it a few months, I think we'll be closing in on double the episode count that the original series had, which to me is quite funny. Because, that was never the plan. Now, we're going to bait him over here. I don't really have a protection strategy. Just a dream. And, really? Okay, I'm getting two-teamed here. Okay, let's get some less precarious. Okay, can I kill you? Oh, wow. Did he kill him for me? I don't know, but he didn't drop an ender pearl, which is kind of annoying me. Can you not? I'm here to fight a different type of mob. Thank you very much. You're fine. Now fuck off. I guarantee this is going to put me in more danger than it's going to save me from, but yeah. Anyway, where was this enderman? Do I want to fight him on top of a tree? There he is. I see it, and now we're going to get back to safety. I'm just going to passively fight them, because does this require a lot of critical thinking and thought? Not really. So we're just going to chill, you know, we're just going to vibe. So in terms of what we're wondering what I've been up to whilst we have not been recording this, going briefly into Life is Strange. I never was into it when it was first super popular, so it was cool. I watched a video that kind of went over all the different elements of it and whatnot, and it was pretty cool. And I'm currently watching, for those of you who are heavily into video essays, as of the day of recording, Quintum Reviews has released his, I think, third part in his Sam and Cat series, which is a series of absurdly long videos focusing. It's like a whole trail thing, but it basically just focuses on 2000s, 2010s Nickelodeon sitcoms. And if you wonder how you can possibly juice that much content out of a single series of view of TV. I wish I knew how to, but he manages to pull it off, and it's very entertaining. I did not realize that I watched 5 hours of it on ×2 speed until I realized, oh shit, yeah, I kind of got to record. So what I'm trying to say is it's good. Both of the things I mentioned, you should definitely go give a check out. Now, yeah, I should explain what I'm doing. I'm re-navigating to over here, just so I have a higher chance of being alive at the end of this, because you know it's not exactly the best spot to be getting Enderman at the moment. And what the fuck? All right, I see you. Probably shouldn't want to see you, but actually, can I do that? Because I know he's way off in the distance and whatnot. But if I was to look him in the eyes, can I piss him off? The answer is no. Okay, unless I have, and he's just waiting for me to get in close to bring around my ultimate demise. That'll be something. But yeah, no, just basically just mostly what I've been up to. Of course, I had a very Merry Christmas, and hopefully you guys at home did too. Now, this is gonna be so effing stupid, but it's gonna save me about 10 seconds in the grand scheme of things. All going according to plan, somehow. If you can teleport close again while I'm eating, that'd be sick. Thank you. I'm gonna get slightly further away because yeah, I was gonna say he's having trouble getting in close to try and attack me there. But where's he gone? He's gonna run down this hill, I guarantee it. No, he's taking the long route, I see. Why do I keep getting crits on this guy? I don't think I should be, but hey, we got ourselves an ender pearl. I'm gonna get 4 just to be safe, but let's see, can I piss you off? Or maybe I did. I'm just gonna eat up if I have, and bring my axe out and ready it. Also in the event I have. Hi! Okay, that's 1, that's 2. Oh, please, 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 don't teleport away. Hi. Okay. We're off to a pretty efficient start. All you need to do is relocate biomes and bam, you're in business. Or business, as they say it in Life is Strange for some reason. I don't know. Gotta make the conversation somewhat full circle. I've got to justify why I'm talking about things. Or at least in my head I say I have to. Maybe you guys don't care. Maybe you're just, maybe you're just happy for me to spout random nonsense. But sometimes I gotta step up to that call to action and actually make my random threads of conversation make a slight bit of sense. And I hear you. Every night of my dreams I see you, and now I'm about to feel it. Oh, fucking hell! Okay. Guys, I think we're getting those ender pearls. That is a lot. But I'm not going to say no to it. In fact, I'm doubly not going to say no to that. Let's just pop that down for fun and prosperity. So, there was another one. Here you are. Are you going to die immediately? You are. And he gives me an emerald. Isn't that nice? That's not an emerald. That's an ender pearl. They start with the same letter, and that's about all they've got in common. How many of you did I piss off? I don't know, but we got 4 ender pearls. Hi! It's a special guest star that we seemingly had forgotten about until now. Can you not? I'm sorry, can you? Legitimately, thank you for the extra ender pearl, but oh my, he was angry. But I would have been angrier if he actually killed me. I mean, I brought a totem, it's not in my offhand. It was just a light precaution, one could argue. Now, I did see an enderman lurking around there. Again, I don't think we need 5 more, but I also don't want to fight a bunch more. Not 5 more. I think 5 should be enough. And I don't really want to fight any more endermen, just on the basis of they're kind of deadly. But we can go and activate ourselves an end portal, and possibly even gear up to go fight the ender dragon, because I feel it's about that time. Honestly, I know I said I want to do it in the next few episodes, but like getting the portal lit was pretty much like the very delayed final step in all of it. Like, if you think about it, we have good gear. I don't have a bow, so I'm gonna have to tower up. But we have the blocks to tower up if that's an issue. I think my weapons and armor there adequate. Like, and I got plenty of food. I don't really think it's going to be that big of an issue unless we spawn on some really sketchy outer island with like, as long as we take blocks and we just get lucky with dragon stuff and whatnot, we're kind of set to do whatever. So yeah, I think we spend this episode gearing up. We got our Rise of Ender. We already know where the portal is. We just got to go stick him in and jump in. And then it's showtime. And this one's like underground. It's not like randomly underwater like the one from last series was. As cool and helpful to making the finale as that was. I much prefer this one in terms of accessibility. Like I think it takes less time to get to this one as well. I could be wrong. Where is the exit I very clearly marked for this exact purpose of I wouldn't get lost trying to find it? There we are. Again, a lot of these areas look the same, so I get marginally lost, you could argue, but it's fine. See, putting these birch planks here is the best thing I've ever done, I'm just saying, because otherwise I would have died in here a long, long, long time ago. But we haven't, so, you know, gotta roll with the victories you do get. Now, I'm trying to think, because we probably need something to talk about, but, okay, nah, check you out, don't need you. I think we turn these things into Eyes of Ender, and then we genuinely just get geared up and ready to go. But I think the major point on my mind right now, and that might seem weird to some of you, is what do we do about the bed strategy? Because in the event you don't know, there is a strategy you can do in the Ender Dragon fight where you put a bed down while it's doing it, you kill it. And I don't have it mastered, but I'm aware it's something you can do and it deals a lot of damage. Now I want to fight it in a traditional sort of sense where I very much want to go take out the pillars and whatnot. But equally, I think it'd be cool to possibly just even try and attempt the bed strategy. Like, we have the wall on hand to do it, and the only other reason we're using wall at the moment is to go netherite mining, which, I gotta say, I think these two major pieces are pretty much all we need in terms of adequate enough protection. So, do we go for the bed strategy, or at least take a few beds for the sake of showing that strategy off? Because I'm looking at these, I'm thinking, damn, white wool is really boring. Let's go make a few beds, actually. I'm going to split that in half just to limit myself, because I know how I can be. But I think taking 5 beds is reasonable, you know, because then I can do the fancy thing, but I'm also not using it to just exclusively go through and cheese the boss, if that makes sense. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Anyway, that is this really all the prep we need to do? Is it really all the prep we need to do? Am I missing something major, or am I just, like, thick? Like we could take a pumpkin, but do we need to? I think this is fine. Mending, yeah, these are both good. That's got sharpness on now, if we need to melee it. Projectiles, possibly. Do we have any sort of, I don't think we've got any snowballs stockpiled, shockingly. We do have a bow, which the only, like, purpose that it possesses purely just for firing arrows to the things from a distance. So you know what, I'll do that and I'll trade that like inventory slot there for that. And I think that's adequate. So let's go to the end portal. Again, I legitimately wasn't expecting the episode to take this turn. I knew I was going to go get Eyes of Ender, but I didn't realize just how prepared we were to actually go and do this. But why not? Why not have what is probably going to be the final episode before the new year starts, depending on my recording schedule and whatnot. Why not have that one be the one where we just go kill the Ender Dragon? It's like, it gives us a dragon egg, that gives us something to display in our house, and kind of, you know, that gives us something we can do with. We can, like, build a thing to that, and it'll fill a bit of empty space, maybe stick it in, like, the enchanting room as, like, a trophy, and it's like, hell yeah. You know, it's like, we can do all sorts of stuff, and I mean, hell, we can even, if we really wanted to, and I'm sure most of you are aware of my dislike of a certain item, but we could even go and get ourselves an elytra. Or, well, I think shulker boxes are probably the more sought after of the lot, but, you know, we could go do all that. So it's like, I don't know, why not? It opens up possibilities for us to do different stuff in different episodes. And also, it can give me an excuse to build a really long railway, because this trip uses an effing lot of food. I'm sorry, I chew through food during this trip, because I did it after last episode. Yeah, I ran back and forth and whatnot, we threw them in. Oh my god, you forget how much, like, hunger you chew through until you are faced with a trip where it's like, oh god, okay, that's like, that shit's leaving my inventory at a alarming rate. Like, what, I think, yeah, it was, so it was at the beginning of 2021, I'm sure I've mentioned this Minecraft realm many times on the channel, but it was the first time I'd ever properly sat down and played Minecraft Bedrock for an extended period of time, and I really enjoyed it, despite all the minor differences. But the one thing that bothered me more than anything about making the switch just so I could play with friends on Xbox and whatnot was the raw fact of how quick hunger went down in that version compared to Java. Because Java, I can look at this and I can go, okay, you know what, that full bar lasted me a hot minute. Couldn't say the same if I was playing Bedrock, at least on that update version, because it was just like gone, and it's like, I'm pretty sure I made a fish farm and used that to just infinitely, you know, have like cooked food on hand to quickly eat and get my stuff up, because you know, I was the melon guy at that point in time. I basically lived and breathed melons because, you know, I don't like maintaining animal farms, they lagged the game. Especially with that group, I think they had been traumatized from a prior server experience where someone made an animal farm that got a little bit too overcrowded to the point where it crashed the server, but you know, that's a story for another day. But being the person who solely ate off melons, having my stuff go down quicker than it did on Java, it was like, oh, my like defining thing of having a diet consisting purely of this very easy to acquire food source. Like, instead of, you know, just wasting how long I would here and getting however much time of sprint out of eating one slice, I was getting way less out of eating that one slice, which meant an increasing amount of time if I wanted to sprint would be chewing down a melon, which was like, that wouldn't be bad if also the farming was like, I tried to set up a farm in a dark area and I didn't realise the game hated that idea, so my seeds kept popping out, and that was a whole back and forth, but it was an experience. But it made me value the value, I suppose you could say, that you get out of food in Java Edition, because it is a lot nicer. It is so much nicer, actually, to the point where I think I've played Bedrock since, and I acclimatized to the hunger consumption in that, but I'm also praying they fixed it and just improved how much you got out of eating, because, like, I don't remember it being that bad in the original console editions. I think that is just a Bedrock exclusive thing. I could be wrong. But let me know, does anybody else have that same kind of grievance where it was just like, yeah, no, my food is just flying out my inventory like there's no tomorrow? Because it was the case for me. I feel as though it might be the case for at least one other person in the audience. Especially someone who's like gone on to Bedrock from Java. It's like, I see these videos do decently. They got this thing called a reach, which terrifies me, but it's good for when I ask stupid questions or throw out random statements and then I actually get a response back from someone who knows what they're talking about. And I just kind of ignore the scary fact that the series has gotten increasingly bigger since I started doing it. We don't care about that, we goof around all the same. Mostly. Anyway, we're pretty much here, aren't we? I think? It's down in this valley, we just gotta swim around, and I think we're there. Which is like, oh. Do I record next episode immediately after this one? Because then I'm ahead on recordings, honestly. You know, I was going to record episode 5 after this, but getting 2 episodes of Hardcore, and I'm just saying. It's like, oh, do I? You know, considering I was going to talk about how I want to get 2 Neremik 2 videos done before the year ends, and talk about the experience that I had doing that in Persona 3. Well, with the Persona 3 review at the end of 2021. But I kind of don't want to do that. But I'm just going to mention that briefly enough to kind of... I want to set the tone of I'm effing busy when it comes to making videos this time of year. So actually, yeah, you know what? I hate to do this. I'm gonna do one of those things where, you know, I do something that, you know, it could all be taken as 1 episode. It's not gonna be though. It's gonna be 2. And okay, can we just? Okay, seriously, I should have just made. I could have just blocked this off. I could have just made this water resistant, or like put a door down. But nah, we gotta be complicated. And here we are. Yeah, I thought it only required 4 more, but hey, good to have clarification. Here we go. Alright. This is gonna get, dare I say, a little bit scary. Also, I'm gonna hold a totem of undying for when I'm flung up in the air. Actually, no, what do we do? Sorry, I know the end of this episode is like, oh, you'll have to wait and see next part, but genuinely, do I hold the torches in my offhand for better lighting, or do I hold a totem of undying in there? Or do I just turn my shaders off like I did in the original series? I don't know. But what I do know is that this is going to signal the end of the episode, and I may as well take a screenshot here whilst I'm here. So if you have enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. It does all help out a bunch. It lets me know that you do need some more of this and all that good stuff. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go jump into the Ascend portal, so thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.